Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tangled Timbers on YouTube. My name is Tangled, and I want to welcome you back. If you're new and you have never been here before, welcome in. If you are a subscriber, I appreciate you and thank you for coming and stopping by again to see me. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe and share button, and make sure to make comments. Today we are in PALIA, and I'm going to do a little bit of a tiny glitching program here. I'm not going to do much. Well, what you're going to need are some basic building materials. You're going to need, and I have a bunch of these. It just depends on how high you want to make your lanterns. But I have a bunch of builder's small wooden crates. I have 4 builder's wooden walls. You may need more, depending on how high you want your uh, lanterns to be. You need some wood slab pavers, small or large, medium, and small homestead small lamps and a bunch of treasure chests, and an industrial wall shelf. And I will show you why. So we are going to start with this, and I'm probably going to put one more, maybe. I might put one more there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and put those building blocks down and make them into steps. And we're going to put our walls next to it. And this is where the steps are going to come in. You're definitely going to need these. And you want to put these and attach them. And I'm going to do 4 of those. Maybe 3. I don't know. We'll see. Oop, I gotta get them on there. Okay, hold on here. I need one more shelf. I thought so. Okay. I get up here. There we go. Okay. Let's put that fourth wall up. I'm kind of hoping it'll fit. There we go. You want them attached. I'm going to take this. I'm going to move this forward just a smidge so I can reach everything. And you're going to need your industrial wall shelf. We're going to put that right here for now. Just so you can see what you're working with. Okay, now, in order to do this, this is where the chests come in. We're going to take and we're going to stack our chests up. I'm going to do maybe 4 here. Now let's do 3 here. You're going to just stagger these and stack them. I'm going to do 4 here maybe. Might need to get my steps out. Yep, I'm going to need the steps. Okay. I think 5 high is almost too high for the chest, but that's up to you what you want to do. We're going to stagger them there. Maybe put another 4 over here. 1. Don't want them to be that close or that far apart. 1, 2. You just want to stack these up. I give them a little step so that I could see what I'm doing. 3. Maybe another 4 here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe a 4th one here. Maybe put 1. Oh, wait. Let's move that. 1, 2 here. Okay, so we have our stacks there. We're going to move this. Oop. And move these back here to where our shelf is. They're going to have to be out a little bit. Now you want to lift your industrial shelf up and get it about as centered as you can. Okay? and you want to grab your pavers. Now, you don't want something like that big, so you just exit out of it or right-click out of it until you get what you want. Want the teeny tiny ones. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to take this industrial shelf under our grid, and we're going to jump it up here. And there we go. Bring it there. And we're going to flip it upside down. With that on it. See what I'm saying? I think I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. I'm going to bring my steps over here. I'm going to grab a hold of the paver itself. Now we're going to use a cancellation method here. And if you're not familiar with cancellation, I will explain it. You want to pick up that paver that's upside down on that shelf. Okay? And we want to bring it over here and put it on top of one of our things. You do not want to left click. This is only on the computer. I don't play on the Switch, so I apologize. I'm sure there are better tutorials out there. You want to, instead of left clicking, you want your food, and I forgot to mention this, you're going to need a food item for the cancellation method, something that you could put on top of that paver or pull up over top of that paver and then cancel it out. So my food is on 1. It must be a starred piece of food. If you're using food, hit 1. You can see clearly there's my dinner. And then I want to right click to cancel it out. What that does is it tells this system that that paver is still technically up there, but we put it here. Okay? And then we're going to go with 7. And we're going to put a lamp down there. Turn our grid off. Come over here. Turn that lamp on. Okay? We want to let that sit. If you want to move them all together all at once, you can move that paver. I'm doing all together at once, so we're going to turn that on. And we want to pick up the paver and move it with the lamp. So we're going to go, here you go. And that's going to go on the ground. Okay? Now, all you're going to see right now is the paver, but once we move it, the magic happens. Okay? Again, let's go up and get our industrial shelf. I'm going to put it where we can manage it at this point. And we're going to get another paver. Again, another small one. Then we're going to go over here to grab the shelf. Okay. You grab the shelf. I'm going to turn it upside down. And grab the paver yet again. I'll put that one over here. And again, our food is on number 1, so we're going to press number 1. And right click to set that paver down and put the food back in your bag. Technically, it looks like it's sitting here, but it's actually still up on that shelf, upside down. Okay, and then we're going to use a medium one here. Turn our grid off. Turn that on. Turn the grid back on, and we want the paver. We do not want to grab... We want to grab this wood slab. Okay? And that sinks it down in there. Okay? So then, what happens here is if we pick up this paver and we set it back down, you see the lamps are there. And we can set this lamp down anywhere we want. Like say if I want it, let's see here. Let me turn it around here. I'll put that off on Z. And we could set that paver there. Right there's the paver, and there's our lantern. Again, you can do this individually or you can do it together. And I will show you how to do it together. You can put... And you can put that floating lantern right there. You can disguise it with a tree. You can put a tree in here. And they can be set right on top. Or we can put flowers in there. It's up to you. But we can cover that paver up with anything and everything. So there's the paver. And we could put this tree on top of it to hide it. Whoops. Well, maybe. Hold on here. Let's do that. We put that tree, and then voila, you do not see the paver. So, individually, that is how you do those. If you want to do them all together, takes a little bit longer, but we can take, I'll show you. You want to open this up. Bring this back down here. Let's bring this here. Flip our shelf again. Find our pavers. I want a small paver. I don't want it. I want the little rinky-dink one. There we go. Okay. Again. Pick up that shelf. And then grab that paver, if I can. I'm a little too high here. Hold on here. There we go. Grab that paver. Put it up here. If you want to do it individually like I did it, or you can do it this way. It's up to you. Hit 1. Cancel with the right button. And then we want 7. We're going to put that lamp up there. We're going to turn it on. We're going to let it sit. If we want to do them all together. Again, grab your industrial cell. Oh. Goodness. Nope, I did something wrong here. Okay. So I did do something wrong here, but anyway, here is our lantern. Turned on. And again, I'm gonna put this bugger over here. Put that lantern there. You can put flowers in there. You can do anything you want to hide that paver, guys. As you can see, our paver's over here, so all we gotta do is put a flower over top of it, and it hides that paver. Well, might help if I put it in there right, but yes, you get the idea. And you can hide that paver, and all you see is the lantern. So anyway, guys, that is it. You put them suckers wherever you want, and the pavers are floating upside down, or the pavers make everything float upside down, and it looks like you have floating lanterns in your garden. You can put them in your house. You can put them on whatnot. Do me a favor, guys. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Totally free. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, obviously. Or that subscribe button, obviously. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you share my videos. And please, if you will, leave a comment. Let me know if you play PALIA. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you have any tips or tricks that maybe might help me out, or you want to befriend me, you can most certainly do that. I am under Tangled Timbers Twitch on PALIA. I am usually on a daily basis. And I have a moderator, Jingle Bells, who you can befriend as well. We do a lot of hunting and bug hunting and excess, etc., etc., etc. We are an over the top. We do not do anything in small scale. I go through probably in a 3 to 4 day stint anywhere from 4 to 5,000 elderwood arrows, 3 to 4,000 fine arrows. We go through lots of bug lures, and lots of bug bombs. We have caught the fairy mantis. We have got all three Ogapoo plushies. We've got the mantis plushies. I have just about every plushie in the game. I've been here since the second day of the first wave of beta testing. So I am going on, in April will be 3 years with this game. But I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for liking, sharing, and subscribing my videos and making comments. I will no longer be doing my lives here on YouTube. This channel will be strictly for how-to videos, to share things with you guys. But my main streaming will be over on Twitch. I think I'm going to get 1 to 2 videos a week here and I stream over on Twitch Tuesdays, 1 p.m. till around 2:30 p.m. Sometimes a little bit longer. That's a 2-hour live stream. And then Fridays I am here on Twitch from 8 p.m. till midnight at least, Eastern time. And then Saturdays 8 p.m. Eastern time till at least 1 to maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you guys are interested in checking me out over there, make sure to go look me up, Tangled Timbers, on Twitch, and hit that follow button. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time. Bright blessings, and have a great, great rest of your day. Bye, guys.